And it's on the Mario Kart Double Dash tournament.
I don't know how much they have been practicing now, but I know that these players are going to France next week, and they will be playing in the France Mario Kart tournaments there, where all the top Mario Kart players are competing with each other. And they are both using the train. It's the best kart in the game for all the tracks. It doesn't matter that much which character you choose, as far as you choose the small ones, if I recall correctly. And this game is also very random, so yeah, they will probably be blown it up every now and then. Are they playing? Like with basic rules, or do they play? Do they play with blue shells and stuff? Yeah, okay, so it will be blue shells. Yeah. If you want to talk. Yeah, they will have random items, so we will definitely see some blue shells coming up behind them, and they will probably crash a lot. You know, that's Mario Kart.
Yeah, there's a lot of RNG in this game.
Yeah, there we go.
Tracks are random, except for the last one.
Yeah.
Which is rainbow.
Alright, the last stage will be Rainbow Road. The other tracks will be random. In random order. So they will play different courses. And Baby Park is a short track. It goes very fast. And what we could see in the first race, I think Richard got hit a couple of more times. He got shells on him and other items. So that's important to get some luck if you want real good all-over time over the All-Star Cup. And what we can see is that they are using the snaking method when they are playing, which means they are boosting all the time. They are tilting the directional button left and right all the time, and they build a boost. So the first time they are tilting the buttons, they get the red fire behind the back wheels, and the second time they got blue.
No, first yellow, then red, then blue. And when it's blue, you get a boost. Also, they time to release the acceleration button so that they won't go back and forth in a zigzag motion. So they go more like forward. That's faster.
And you have to be. It's both about being fast tilting in there, and also like tilting in with execution. Also, it's a little bit hard to get used to when you are playing this game.
Alright, I'm just going to read out another donation here. We got $20 from Mark Jones, saying that I would have donated double if it was Mario Kart 64.
So Andreas started out with Baby Park. I believe it's a shorter track. It goes faster. I'm not sure, but I think so.
And with that donation, we have officially broken $2,000 in donations. So we're going to raise the stakes another 500 here, I assume.
Amazing! Please keep donate some money. It's so fun to see that more people are dropping.
Go to 2,500, and we have a very special event happening if we reach that.
In Kennyman's mouth, we have a couple of microphones, and we are trying to not speak in the same time. What we can see here is that Richard Carlson have been using the shortcut to jump over a big hole in the end of the track. It's kind of spectacular, I would say, at least for normal players. So it seems a little bit tiresome for me to play this game for so many tracks in a row. I believe your thumbs get tired and everything. Yeah, and he got the blue shell there, Andreas.
Yeah, that's pretty unlucky. I think in the world record for all the tracks, there was only one blue shell.
Yeah, and one blue shell, that's...
And that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
RNG.
crazy RNG. Yeah, and you can't do much about... We can see Richard Carlson getting hit by these stones. I believe you can't read them very much. So if you get you from behind, you can't do much about it. But we can see he had pretty good time. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, Richard was glad he made such a good time, even if he got hit by the stone in the end, which slowed him down. I believe he did the shortcut well, all the laps and everything. So what can I say? Don't try that shortcut at home. At least not that fast. It's very, very hard, and you will die in the hole. And Lakito will come and get you. And too bad we doesn't have Martin Rudmarker on spot. Andreas' brother is also playing a lot of Mario Kart, and he's also in the top 100 ranking system. He should be here commentating right now, but because of a little bit delayed schedule, he couldn't make it here. But otherwise, he's also a dedicated Mario Kart Double Dash player. So Don Lindblad here, he's the player who played Super Metroid earlier. And do you know about, they are going to France next week? Is it a competition for Mario Kart Double Dash there?
Yeah, I think they're playing all the Mario Kart games, but mainly Super Mario Kart. That's the most popular game, I guess.
But they will have some small tournaments as well for the other Mario Kart games.
That's right.
They have been holding the tournaments in France every year in August, I believe in something like 10 years or so, every August. It's so fun to see that the Mario Kart community can gathering in France every year. So another track for Richard Carlson. We were discussing earlier the blue shells. They are very hard to. It's actually possible to avoid them when they are coming if you're boosting in the exact in exact the right moment. But it's very hard because the blue shells are always coming in. Sometimes they are slowing down a little bit before hitting, so they are not acting the same every time they come, the blue shells. And it's probably easier to avoid the blue shells if you are dashing in a corner. So, he failed to avoid the red shells, but they are also possible to avoid. They are a lot easier to avoid actually than the blue shells. The blue shells are really tough to avoid. It's very tough playing the All-Star Cup because I believe they are not that used to all the items coming all over the place. It's more common to playing time trial and the versus mode for this game, I believe, when it comes to competitive gaming. But to get Mario Kart fit better into that wasn't a tight jump from Andreas there.
There's a couple of jumps you can make by just boosting, like where you're supposed to use a mushroom, but they're all pretty tight.
They doesn't seem to work when I'm trying to boost over. Whoa, that was tight. Andreas almost fell down from the ledge, the edge. So we will see if he can jump one more time over the gap in the Yoshi's Circuit Island. Let's see. Oh, he fell there. Fell down in the hole. It's a tough trick to do, but you save a lot of time if you are doing it. And then blue shell right after. This is Mario Kart. We are playing the All-Star Cup. It fits better in with the other games as well. When it comes to speedrunning, we are mostly playing through the whole game. And the All-Star Cup plays all the levels, so it fits kind of well. And in some ways it's also a fun category to compete in. Everyone wouldn't agree with that, but I know some players like this category. So once again, if you want to play Mario Kart games seriously, you can visit MarioKart64.com. They are having ranking systems and ranking list for all the levels in all Mario Kart games, and they have ranking system for all the best players in the world. So you should visit that site if you want to be a dedicated Mario Kart player. They also have a knowledge base for mostly every trick, and they have made up categories and rules in different classes if you want to compete in this game. Andreas is dodging the cars really nice there.
Yeah, and by the way, just for general information, going up those arcs isn't faster at all, ever. So there's no point at all going up there.
Yeah, especially if you know the snaking, it's a really bad idea to drive up there.
One from Kevin Oyoung, doing $20, saying you guys are awesome. Thank you. And another $5 from Laurent Palazzi, Electric Shock. I did not know this game, but I like it. Thanks for playing. Good luck. I love you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so Richard Carlson is trying for the shortcut. It seems so easy for him.
Yeah, this is another shortcut when you need a mushroom.
Oh!
Go for it, but he fell down.
That was close. Yeah, we had some local tournaments for the Mario Kart games. We enjoyed them a lot, and yeah, no one could do the big tricks and everything. But the last time we had the local tournament, Richard Carlson and Andreas showed up, and also Martin Rudmarker, and they really showed how to play this game. It's hard to keep up, I promise. But they can also play the other Mario Kart titles. At least most of them. They are doing very good in most Mario Kart titles. Oh! I think Richard Carlson is... yeah, he fell down the edge again. Like the last lap. I believe he missed the boost there. So he fell down, otherwise he would probably be on track all the time. And we can see Andreas playing this desert level. It's kind of interesting because he can drive through the sand all the time, and it doesn't slow him down very much.
Yeah, because of the snaking, he can take a lot of shortcuts over the like harsher sand where you would normally slow down.
Yeah, I believe like regular players is always try to following the track.
And
but
the amount of blue shells he has gotten is amazing. I don't know, I think that was his 6th blue shell or something.
yeah, you have got a lot of blue shells. So, I just hope that Andreas keep pushing it and stay focused. Even if you get hit by all those blue shells. That's important if you want to get a good time.
Alright, so basically R-checking is a technique where you just mash the button so you can take the curves better.
The R button.
R button.
But
Sharper turns.
sharp turn. And Andreas said it's mostly used in the Rainbow Road track. And the Wario Coliseum. Because there is some really tight turns there. Where you kind of you can't drive in full speed and make the turns because it's so tight. So Andreas is actually on Wario Coliseum right now, and he will be. Maybe we can see what he means now.
Yeah. Also, there's a skip right here that I think he's going to try to do, where you try to jump up to where there's.
We did that really nice.
For the.
You mean in the end of this highway here?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he will try to jump up. So that. Yeah.
All right. So
now
what's
he
this?
warps to the top of
okay,
there.
cool. So
And he
that's
skipped like half the level.
it's like a glitch or something.
Yeah, no, it is a glitch.
It is a glitch. All right.
It's not like a glitch.
That's pretty cool that he got it in his first attempt. I believe it's a kind of tight execution to get it down.
It's pretty tight. Yeah. We'll see if he gets if he's gonna get it every time, but it's pretty hard to get a perfect stage.
And you get a nice inner corner there in the muddy part where there was some water where he drive like on the inside. It looks really sweet. He can't do it because he got hit by the blizzard, the lightnings. So he might be able to do the glitch one more time on the last lap. So he doesn't jump at all. He just drive on the right side of the jumps. It looks really fast because he can do the boosting and everything. He can snake on the right side of the jumps. So let's see if Andreas will make the glitch one more time. No, he missed it. But it's very interesting that we could see it the first lap. Yeah, both players are believe they have got a lot of blue shells each. So we can repeat the statistics for Andreas Rudmarker and Richard Carlson for this game. They are ranked, Richard Carlson is ranked the second player in the world overall on the ranking list at MarioKart64.com for this game. And Andreas is ranked on the fourth place. They have a lot of world records for tracks also. Andreas have 8 records on 8 of the tracks, and Richard Carlson has 5 records, 5 world records. He missed one boost there and fell down the ledge. That was... you lose a lot of time for these small mistakes. If you miss the boost, you easily fell down in this level in a lot of places. So he couldn't do the shortcut either, I believe. Oh, he dodged the red shell there. Really looks beautiful. Whoa. He's paid a visit to the bushes. And now Rick are going for the shortcut. Whoa, that was tight. For me it looks like they are boosting very early, like they are almost losing the speed. Maybe they have the top speed there when they are getting off the edge. Right before the grass, that's right.
Yeah, so they want to keep the speed as long as possible. The right timing, so they jump right at the end of the boost. Because you might think that they can boost faster, but if you do that, the last boost isn't going to help at all, because
Oh, he did it one more time.
Right. If you're bursting too fast, then it's not going to help much because doing a Well, anyways, if they're trying to boost 2 times too fast, they're going to annul the speed for the last boost, and the last boost isn't going to matter much. Basically. So they have to have the right timing before trying another boost.
And now Richard have a short track, the baby park, but he have to drive 7 laps because it's such a short track. And now we can see Andreas taking the shortcut really nice in the DK mountains. Whoa, that red shell comes in a huge speed, and here comes another one. Let's see if he can dodge it. Oh, he got it! That was really some good reactions from Richard there, I believe. It's hard to dodge that shell. Comes in such a... And there he got the blue shell. I guess the shortcut in the DK mountain is not the big thing for these guys when they're playing. It's interesting to see how they driving on the grass and off the track sometimes, and just keep boosting and save time because they got a shorter line when they are driving outside the track, even if they don't have a mushroom. And Richard Carlson were using the technique there with throwing a green shell backwards to avoid the red shell. That's another technique you can use. Just like you can use a banana shell to avoid being hit by red shells. Yeah, banana. So it's hard to keep track on who is in the lead and everything, but we know that the last track will be Rainbow Road. So that will be the last track. So we will see which player will reach Rainbow Road the fastest. We'll see if Richard have been practicing the shortcut. Oh, it seems good. Yeah, he got it. All right. He saves a lot of time using that glitch. Do anyone knows how much you save if you use that glitch? Okay.
It takes a lot of time to respawn, so it doesn't save all that much, but every second counts. Especially in individual levels, which these guys are pro at.
Oh, he did it one more time. That's well done. He missed the glitch on the last lap. What? What was that? This is Mario Kart.
Okay, I'll read a new donation comment here. We got $10 from Anton Cornelius Tjetse Den Dulk. Great Mario Kart Double S performances. Greetings from the Netherlands and Mario Kart Double S fanatic, Pete and Dulk. Thank you.
Yeah, and Andreas and Richard are asking each other what time they get on all the tracks, so that they have some overview over each other. They for sure know what time is good on every track, and if they play really good or if they play poor. Andreas got the banana shell in his face. It's hard to avoid them because I think these carts they are not dodging very good. Like they don't turn very good at all. So it's hard to dodge shells.
Usually it's probably actually better to hold R and start a boost and then cancel it to like slide out of the way rather than like actually turning.
So he was like, there comes the blue shell. So have anyone been able to avoiding a blue shell yet? Yeah, Richard tried to use the mushroom to get some boost, but he just missed it. So they are very tight now. Both have 3 tracks left, and they are starting the. I believe it's just three tracks to go for both of them, and we don't know really how short the tracks are and who is in the lead, but it's very even. So this can be a really interesting final race, I believe. Yeah, so now he's using that strategy with spamming the R button. We can see Richard in the tight turns in this track. So we are using the R button to actually do some more tighter corners, so he can turn better.
Yeah, right there. That corner. He didn't quite get it, but you could see the technique.
Yeah, we can see him mashing the R button like crazy. Oh, that was close to the banana shell there, Richard. Yeah, now he spams and he got some good turn there, but he... He's so close to the edge. that was a good turn from Richard. So cut these corners are really hard. Oh! Andreas lost a couple of seconds there, got hit by a blue shell, and yeah, pretty much everything you can get hit by just before the...
Yeah, like 1 meter before the goal. That was crazy.
Oh. Yeah, blue shell for Rickard as well. So it's interesting to see what tracks these players actually still have to do. Yeah, it's the beach track.
Yeah, it's gonna be very close. This is faster.
Alright. So this track that Richard just reached are a little bit shorter. So it will go faster. I don't know what... It would be one... The last track would be Star... Rainbow Road, yeah. So it might be tight, really tough. Yeah, so Richard do 1 lap in just 23 seconds. I believe it takes yeah, about 30 seconds for Andreas to beat one lap. Yeah, he just almost... if he can get like times under 30 seconds, I believe we should be happy with that. Yeah, this is going to be super tight. Whoa! He got hit by a blue shell. And he lost a lot of time there. Maybe we should have count how many times you get hit by the blue shell. Maybe they...
Maybe the chat does that. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard is in front with a little bit. It's just about 5-10 seconds or so differences between these guys. Yeah, this will be exciting. Yeah, spam the A button, don't forget about that. Yeah.
So we'll see in the end.
Whoa. So Andreas will have to play really fast here, and they can't fall down now. This is a great. Yeah, and welcome, by the way. This is the speedrun marathon for charity, and this is a Mario Kart Double Dash between two of the really the fastest player on Earth playing in Mario Kart Double Dash. They are top-ranked players on MarioKart64.com. And please keep donating money for the charity foundation that we have. We want to raise as much money as we can, so please keep donating money. This will be really tight. I believe Andreas is about 5 seconds behind Richard. And it's so tight. Yeah, 4.5 seconds even. So Richard, I hope he keep cool and everything. Otherwise he can screw this up. It's just one time going off the edge and he will yeah, one lightning or one blue shell maybe, or coming off the edge. Alright, Richard played a little bit faster, but it's so tight. It's so... Wow, they are playing like gods. Whoa. Andreas just got hit there, so Richard have a good chance to actually reach the goal faster. Whoa, he's playing so close to the edge that he can play that risky. It's impressive. Whoa. I'm glad he got the dash there. Ooh! That was tight. Yeah, but he still have one more lap to go, Richard. It's a long track, long lap. Much can happen. Many blue shells can still show up. And this is Mario Kart. When we are playing a versus mode for this game, when we are having tournaments and such, we are using like the basic items system. Whoa, Richard just crashed. So that way you don't have to bother with the blue shells and lights and everything. So Richard got hit by the light and it would be really tight. Andreas is almost... Yeah, blue shell too! And now Andreas is in the lead. But he also got hit by blue shell! Oh! Oh, really? This is tight. Oh my god. I can't believe it can be so tight after all these levels. Oh! Yeah, but it took some risk there, but the mushroom was almost like in his way. He had to like try to use it. And it's a little bit harder to use the mushroom. So if Andreas doesn't get hit by anything, he have a really good chance to win now. He comes close to the final corners here, and we will see what happens. No blue shell. Oh, lightning! Yeah, there we go. Andreas. Yeah. Whoa! Good job, everyone. That was tight. Yeah, and we also have like the final in-game timer, and that's also important, maybe even more important, because I know that I think Andreas or Richard both missed pushing the A button at some point too. 28:41 and... Oh my god! That's some tight race! Oh! Seriously! Oh yeah! Yeah, it's totally sick. Oh my god, that was... Yeah.